Welcome! Today you'll be learning how to make mint goat milk soap. Mint goat milk soap has a refreshing scent, and the ground mint leaves acts as a light exfoliant on your skin. This soap is a gentle cleanser, great for sensitive skin, and it has a fantastic bubbly lather. Remember, soap lasts longer when you keep it dry. The ingredients are olive oil, goat milk, coconut oil, lye, ground mint leaves, and spearmint essential oils. Let's get started. First, we measure 32 ounces of frozen goat milk. Measure 30 ounces of coconut oil. Measure 60 ounces of olive oil. Time for the lye. Remember to wear your protective eyewear, long sleeves, and gloves from this point on. Measure 12.8 ounces of lye. You'll need to melt the coconut oil in order to mix it with the olive oil. Carefully mix the oils together and set aside. As the oils cool down, we can add the lye to the frozen goat milk. See that chunk of lye? We'll be seeing more of that later. Add the lye a little at a time to not overheat the mixture and turn it yellow or orange. There is that clump of lye. I'll just keep my eye on it. I found that piece of lye. You'll want to crush it carefully and stir until you can feel and hear that it is dissolved. There won't be any scraping sounds, and you won't feel any grittiness in the bottom of the bowl. Now you can mix your lye and milk solution with your oils. An immersion blender will help you mix your oils and lye mixture to help you reach trace quickly. At trace, the soap mixture will be the consistency of pudding. Notice how the soap mixture gets lighter and lighter as the oils become saponified. Saponification is the process of oils and lye combining together to form soap. The mixture has reached trace. Add essential oils to your mixture. Essential oils come in different brands and different potency. Choose a brand and see what volume essential oils you'll need. I use a pretty strong essential oil, so I only need about 50 to 60 drops for my large batch of soap. Now we add the ground spearmint leaves. Sometimes when you add a plant material to cold processed soap, it will turn them black or brown. This happens with lavender flowers. Luckily, these mint leaves stay green and give the soap a beautiful light green hue. Time to pour the soap into the molds. Be sure to pour slowly to avoid forming bubbles in your soap. What happened here? It looks like the flower mold folded outward. Some molds, like this flower mold, can fold outward, so be careful that your molds are formed correctly, or else your bar of soap will form to the misfolded shape. Now I'm making the square bars and the tiny rectangular bars. But wait, I have an experiment. The molds I normally used are made of silicone and can be pushed to force the finished solid bar out. But what if you have a metal mold? I add a little oil to keep the soap from sticking to the metal mold. I hope this works. I've never tried it before. Now, we scrape the last drops into the mold. Here are the bars right after pouring. Here are the bars 2 hours after pouring. It's been 24 hours and we're ready to take the bars out of their mold. Notice how light the soap has become. This happens because the saponification has worked and turned that olive oil into a light soap. Did all of my flower molds form correctly? Yes, they did. Here are those last rectangular bars. And finally, our seashell mold. I tried many ways to get this seashell bar out, but nothing seemed to work. Oh well, hopefully it will dry in the tray. Here are all my finished soaps. These soaps take about 4 to 6 weeks to cure. Be sure to keep the soaps from touching each other when they are drying. And if you use a metal tray as a mold, hopefully you won't need it for 4 to 6 weeks. It's been 5 days, and so I thought I'd try to get that seashell bar of soap out of the metal soap mold. The top looks like it's drying a little bit and separating a little from the mold, so I thought this would be a good time to try. I'd tap it on the counter to loosen the soap from the soap mold. It worked! There seems to be some residue from the metal mold on the soap. I think I'll definitely have to get rid of that residue before I start using the soap for cleaning. And as you see from the pan, it looks like my soap actually cleaned out the mold. Thanks for watching.